Welcome back friends. Previously we learned some rules in squares and square roots. We learned some patterns. Okay, so let's revise that all the patterns that we learned in previous video. First is adding triangular number. Triangular number means what? The number which can be represented as a triangle. 1 is also represented as a triangle. Number 3, if you represent number 3 and take dots, then 3 dots can be represented triangle. Same, 6 also represented as a triangular. That's why 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 are called triangular number. Why? Because this number can be represented as a triangle. So, if we add triangular number, 2 consecutive triangular number. 1 is a triangular number and 3 is triangular number. If we add 2 consecutive triangular number, we will get perfect square number. Again, 3 plus 6, that is 9. 3 and 6 are triangular number and addition gives perfect square. 6 and 10. If you add 6 and 10, both are triangular number, and if you add, you will get perfect square number. This is what we learned. Also, we learned numbers between two square numbers. How many numbers are there between two consecutive square numbers? For example, 2 square and 3 square. To find the number between 2 square and 3 square, what we need to do? 2n, that is the equation. N is what? First number. So between 2 square and 3 square there are 4 numbers that are not perfect square. If we have 11 square and 12 square, these are 2 consecutive square number. To find the number between 11 square and 12 square, you need to write 2n. That is 2 into 11, 22. Means between 11 square and 12 square there are 22 numbers. Then we learn adding odd numbers. Every square number can be represented as a consecutive successive odd number starting with 1. Every perfect square number can be represented as sum of successive odd numbers starting from 1. For example, we need to find 3 square. So we can write 1 plus 3 plus 5. These are the successive odd number. Here 3 squares, you need to write 3 odd number. If it is 5 square, then you can write 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. This way, you can also use this method to find the number is perfect square or not using repeated subtraction of odd number. આ મેથડ ક્યારે યુઝ થાય? બીજું કોઈ એક્ઝામ્પલ આપ્યો હોય જેમાં એવું ચેક કરવાનું હોય કે નંબર પરફેક્ટ સ્ક્વેર છે કે નહીં. By using repeated subtraction of odd number, at that time you need to find, subtract 1, whatever answer you get, subtract 3, whatever answer you get, subtract 5. If at the last you will get 0, then it is perfect square, and if you not get 0, then it is not perfect square. Now, after that we learn sum of consecutive natural number. This method is only applicable to odd numbers. Okay, so every odd numbers can be represented as a sum of successive numbers. For example, 5 square. Represent 5 square as the sum of successive numbers. So we can write, how can we get 5 square minus 1 divide 2 plus 5 square plus 1 divide 2. 5 square is 25 minus 1 divide 2 plus 25 plus 1 divide 2. So 25 minus 1 is 24, divide 2 is 12, and 25 plus 1 is 26, divide 2, that is 30. This way you can represent any odd number, any square of odd number as a sum of successive numbers. So here we represent 5 square, that is 25, as a 12 plus 30. You can represent any odd number as the addition of 2 consecutive natural number. Now today we will start the next pattern, that is product of 2 consecutive even or odd natural number. So here, what is the statement? Product of 2 consecutive even number. Let's say number is 12 and 14. So 12 can be written as 13 minus 1 and 14 can be written as 13 plus 1. So we learn a distributive property in previous standard, 6th standard. So you can apply this. So you will get 13 square minus 1. 13 minus 1 multiply 13 plus 1, you will get 13 square minus 1. So 12 multiply 14 can be written as 13 square minus 1. If you know 13 square, we know that 169 minus 1, 168. If you multiply 12 with 14, you will get 168. If you know a square number. Now, let's take one more example, that is 11 multiply 13. These are the consecutive odd numbers. So 11 can be represented as a 12 minus 1 and 13 can be represented as a 12 plus 1. So we can write it is 12 square minus 1. 12 square is 144 minus 1, that is 143. So if you multiply 11 with 13, you will get 143. So now it will be easy to multiply any consecutive even number or any consecutive odd number using this rule. If we have 15 multiply 17, then these are the consecutive odd numbers. So we can write it is 16 minus 1 multiply 16 plus 1. So it can be written as 16 square minus 1. If you know the 16 square, then answer is easy. If it is 24 multiply 26, then you can write 24 as a 25 minus 1 and 26 as a 25 plus 1. So it is 25 square minus 1. So in general, you can write this is a minus b into a plus b. So you can write a square minus b square. This rule you will learn in 14th chapter, that is called identity. But you need to remember only this. If you add, multiply to even numbers or to odd numbers, then it can be represented as number between them. Between 12 can be represented as a 13 minus 1 and 14 can be represented as a 13 plus 1. So it is 13 square minus 1, 169 minus 1. Likewise, you can perform the multiplication of any consecutive even numbers or any consecutive odd numbers. Now next topic is some more interesting pattern. Okay, what is pattern? You already learned in a 4th, 5th, 6th standard. Pattern means you need to observe the previous step and you need to write next step. આગળના step જોઈને પછીના step લખવાના એને pattern કહેવાય. So here you need to observe this step and you need to write next 2 steps. Okay, that is called a pattern. So here 1 square is 1, 11 square, that is 2 1. So you can write 1 2 1. Now here 1 1 1, that is 3 1. So you need to write 3 2 1 2 1. Now here 4 is 1. So you need to write in center 4 3 2 1 3 2 1. Now here 5 1. So 5 4 3 2 1 4 3 2 1. So for next step, you need to count number of 1. So here 1 2 3 4 5 6. It means you need to start from 6 in the center, then decrease the number on left side and increase the number on right side. Decrease the number on right side. 4 3 2 1. Now again you need to count the number of 1. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it is 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 6 5 4 3 2 1. This way you can get the next step of the pattern. One more pattern is given. 7 square can be written as 49. 67 square can be written as 4489. So if we add 1 6 before 7, we need to add 4 8 in the center. If we add 2 6 6 6 7, so 2 4 2 8 between 4 and 9. 7 square. So 4, 3, 3, 4 and 3, 8 between 4 and 9. So how can you write the next step? Here how many 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Means you need to add 4, 4 and 4, 8 between 4 and 9. So you can write 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 7 square. So here 5, 6 are there. So you can write 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way you can get the next step of the pattern. Now, depending on the rule that we learn, we will start exercise 6.1. Here question number 1 is, what will be the unit digit of square of following? We already solved this kind of question in previous video. We need to write the last digit of square of number. Okay, so here 81. If you square 81, then what will be unit digit? You need to concentrate on the last digit. Here the last digit is 1. So its square is 1. So last digit is 1 for the square of 81 square. If you perform the 81 square, you will get last digit 1. Now here 272. Here what you need to do? If the last digit is 2, then what will be the square contain last digit? It is 2 square, that is 4. 799. So last digit will be 1 because 9 square is 81 and it is 1. Now 3. So last digit will be 9. 3 square is 9. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Last digit is 4. So unit digit of square of number is 4. 4s are 16. So it is 6. Now 7. So 7 square is 49. So last digit of square of number will be 9. Now 52,698. What is the last digit? That is 8. If you perform the square of 8, it will be 64. So last digit will be 4. If it is 0, then last digit is 0. If last digit is 6, then you perform the square of 6, you will get 36. So last digit will be 6. For 5, last digit is 5. Okay, this kind of question can be asked for MCQ. Now question number 2. The following numbers are perfect square or not? Give the reason. You need to write the reason it is perfect square or not. We already learned which number are perfect square. If the number has last digit 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 or 0. But if any number that has last digit 2, 3, 7, 8, then it is not perfect square. Also we learned one rule that in which number of zeros are odd, then it is not perfect square. If the number of zeros are even, then it can be perfect square. So here 1057. You can see last digit is 7 and none of the perfect square number has last digit 0. कोई पर square number ने last digit 2, 3, 7, 8 होय 9. But here last digit is 7 means it cannot be perfect square. So it is not perfect square. Square. Reason is what? None of square number has last digit 2, 3, 7 and 8. Now next one, you can see last digit is 3. So again you can write it is not perfect square. Reason is same. None of the square number has last digit 2, 3, 7, 8. So it is not perfect square. Reason is same. None of square number has last digit 2, 3, 7, 8. Clear? This way you can find the number is perfect square or not by only observing the last digit. Now next number is 7928. So what is the last digit? You can see last digit is 8. So Reason is same. None of the square number has last digit 2, 3, 7, 8. You can write in the reason. For next one, please write the reason for third one. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Last digit is what? 2. Again, the reason is same. None of the square number has last digit 2. Please write the reason. It is not perfect square. Reason is same as previous one. Now next one, 640000. Now you can see 64 is a perfect square, and here 4 zeros are there. It can be represented as 800 multiplied 800, that is 6,40,000. So this is a perfect square. It is perfect square. You can count the number of zeros. So here 4 number of zeros. So it can be perfect square. Now next one is 2. Again it is same as previous one. It is not perfect square because last digit is 2. For next one, you can see here last digit is 0. But if there are 0, then you need to count the number of 0 at the last. So here number of zeros are odd, so it is not perfect square. Because number of zeros at n is odd. Now next one, again number of zeros is odd. It is not perfect square. Reason is same as the previous one. The number of zeros at the end is odd. Now question number 3. The square of which of the following would be odd numbers? Kaya numbers no last means square करो तो answer odd number है. If the last digit is 1, if last digit is 7, if last digit is 9, then it is odd. But you know that number and square number does not end with 2, 3, 7, 8. So you need to check with remaining digit. If the last digit is 1, if last digit is 5, and if last digit is 9, then it is a odd. So here, if you perform square of 431, what will be last digit? Last digit of square is 1, so it is odd. If you perform the square of 2826 and square करो तो શું આવે last digit is 66 just 36, so it is 36. Last digit of square is 6, so it is even. Now 9. If you perform the square of 9, last digit is 9 9 is 81, so last digit is 8. Last digit of square is 1, and that is odd. To find the number is odd or even, you need to check only last digit. कोई पर number odd છે કે પણ તમે શું check કરો last digit. So here we will check the last digit of square of numbers. Now next is 82,004. So if you perform the square of 4, you will get 16. So last digit is 6. 6 rupees even. Now next one, question number 4. Observe the pattern. Observe the pattern and write the next step. So here 11 square is 1 to 1. Now if you write 101, for that it is written 10201. For 1001, it is 1002 001. So can you observe any pattern? If you add 20 in the center, you need to add 20 between 1 and 2, 2 and 1. So here, for the next pattern, how many zeros are there? 4. So what will be step? You need to write 40 here, and here also 40. Same for the next one. Count the number of zeros. 2. There are 6 zeros, so you can write. And how many zeros you need to add? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be your answer. Now same question number 5. Observe the pattern and write the steps. 11 square is 1 to 1. Now 101 is 10201. If you write this step, then what you need to write? It is 1020302021. So can you observe any pattern in 3 step? कोई 3 step में pattern देखा है? You can say if there are 2 1, then you can start from 2. If you again 2 1, so you can start from 2. But here 0 is there, so before 2 is 0 and after 2 it is also 0. If there are 3 1, then you need to start from 3, 2, 1 and between them there is 0. So here, how many 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 1 check, to start करके करवाना 4 3. 4 0, then decrease the number 3 0, 2 0 1. After that 0, 3 0, 2 0, 1. Here this side is given. So here how can you write the left side? Count. The center number is 5. It means there are 5 1. So you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Between them there is 0. This way you can observe the pattern and write the next step. આગળના step જોવાના અને next step decide કરવાના. Okay? Then we will learn question number 6, 7, 8 in a next video.